Okay, now what we're going to perform is the posterior side of the body for stretching. And what you can actually do is just compress the arch region with your knuckles. And a lot of stretches that you perform on the feet, on the anterior, you can actually perform on the posterior side too. So you can bring up the toes, extend the toes, flex the toes, abduct the toes, flexion, extension, even in between if you need to, and stretch it out that way. Okay, you can also do like the snake bite. This is actually a little bit more comfortable in this kind of position. And just go in different areas. You can also go like a ballerina, interlock your fingers, and stretch it out that way. Okay. This is one of the best ones for the calf region. So if somebody has a lot of cramps, they're having a lot of problems in this region. Some people will actually hit that area. I don't advise that the first time. So what you can do is just compress and stretch out the gastroc, the soleus region. And if you're not getting good enough stretch, just squeeze that area, of course, and just lean your body weight down then. Just get a good enough stretch. You can also push into the gastroc soleus region and perform plantar flexion. So it stretches out the tibialis anterior region. Okay, you can also go in different directions. Eversion this way, inversion this way. Stretch out those regions too. Okay, you can even do a little traction when they're in the prone position. And just twist it if you need to. Next one we're going to do is flex the knee. Do a stretch like that. So it's actually stretching out with the quads. And sometimes the compression stretches, sometimes it stretches out those regions too, even though the muscle's not being stretched. So you can also perform plantar flexion like this. So stretching out the tibialis anterior and also the quads. If you need to, you can bring it over the side. And again, this is more flexible than the average person. So again, with any kind of stretching, make sure you're going slow into it as much as you can then. Okay, next technique, we're going to rotate it out, put it right in the popliteal region behind the knee, and try to go a little bit superior to that. Compress the hip, and then push down then to perform that stretch. And you can also perform plantar flexion during that time too then. And sometimes with stretching you might hear a pop every now and then. Don't be alarmed, it's normal. Okay, just go really slow though, okay? You can also rotate it and compress, or you can even do a snake bite. Push one way, one the other way then, as much as you need to. You can also go the other way too if you need. You can also, again, ask permission to get on the table. You can actually perform both at the same time. Bring it out a little bit too if they're a little bit more flexible in those different directions. Next one, you can put your elbow into the glute region, lift in the knee, and just lean your body weight back as much as you can. Compress and lean back. Perform that stretch. Then you can also bring your hand over here, compress the glute region. So you're pushing down here, lifting up with my elbow here, and pulling towards like this, all at the same time then, to get that type of stretch. Next one, rotate it out. Okay, compress the hip. Do a little bit more stretch that way. So it's stretching out more the inguinal region. So you're getting the groin region, the pectineus, the adductors, all those regions then. You can also compress the hands and pull towards you. You can also compress, pull towards me, and push this away. So a lot of times with the hamstrings, if they have tight hamstrings, sometimes it equals low back pain. So the thing is, don't concentrate just in the low back region. So hamstrings, the glute region, you name it, other areas too, as much as you can. Okay, next one, right here. And then the average person, it's going to be hard for them to perform this. Make sure you actually push down. Is that stretching there? Yeah. Okay. And you can ask permission to get up on the table. And just hold the feet together with your knees. And just compress.